morning, my dear students. Yes. So in the last class, we will have discussed one of the very important concept in the first chapter. That's called Introduction to Accounting. That concept is called Basic Terms in Accounting. Some of the very important basic terms we will have discussed for that. Here in this case of Introduction to Accounting, the first one of the very important basic terms is called as an entity. And next one is called business transactions. Business transactions can be classified into two categories. One is cash transaction, one is called credit transactions. Capital, drawings, assets, liabilities. Assets can be classified into two categories. One is called fixed assets, and the other one is called current assets. Liabilities. Okay. Next, purchases, sales. Okay. Next one is called as expenses. Okay, profit. Okay, so these are the very important basic terms we have to discuss in this case of introduction to accounting in the first chapter called accountancy. Okay, so in the remaining very important terms were there. The first another one of the very important basic terms in accounting, that one is called, so that is debtor. What is the meaning of debtor? Debtor is a person. Okay. So debtor andre ಏನು? Debtor andre ಏನು? So this is one of the very important basic terms in accounting. This is one of the very important basic terms in accounting. That point is called debtor andre ಏನು? So debtor ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Debtor is a person who owes money to the business. Debtor is a person who owes money to the business. He owes money to the business because he has received some benefit from the business organization. That concept is called as a debtor activity. Debtor is a person who owes money to the business. Okay? ಅಂದ್ರೆ so debtor ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ? So ಋಣಿಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? That is debtor is a person who owes money to the business. Is the assets of the company, is the assets of the business organization. So that concept is called as debtor. Andre so debtor is nothing but, so ಈಗ ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಯಿಂದ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, so we will have to sell the goods and services to the customer of the business organizations. Okay, but we are not received the money, so in the future period of time we will have to receive from the customer of the business organization. That concept is called as a debtor and credit. Okay na? Debtor is a person who owes money to the business. Okay na? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ debtor ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So is the assets of the company. Okay na? ಅಥವಾ business organization. The concept is called as a debtor ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Okay na? Debtor is a person. First of all, debtor is a person. ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ. Debtor is a person who owes money to the business organization. That concept is called debtor. Debtor so is the assets of the business organizations or a company ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Clear? That concept is called as a debtor. Debtor is a person who owes money to the business organization. That concept is called debtor is the so assets of the company. Clear? So that is purely a current asset. That one we will have to show in the, that is assets of the balance sheet under heading that is called current assets. Okay, so this is called debtor and so this is one of the very important basic term we will have to use that is in accounting concept. Okay, that point is called debtor and debtor is a person who owes money to the business. Okay na? Debtor is a person who owes money to the business. That concept is called debtor and so is the assets of the company. Okay, so that is called debtor and this is one of the very important basic term we have to use in accounting. Okay, so next one is called creditor. What is the meaning of creditor? ಇದು assets ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗಿರಬೇಕು? liability ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. Okay, what is the meaning of creditor? Creditor is a person to whom the business owes money. That is called as an so creditor ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Okay na? So you creditor is a person whom the business owes money. That is called creditor ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Okay na? Creditor is a person ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ದ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ ಓಕೆನಾ ಸೊ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ ನಾವು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ರಾ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ suppliers ಓಕೆನಾ ಸೊ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಸಿಚುಯೇಷನ್ಸ್ we will have to pay the money ಓಕೆನಾ ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ some future period of time we will have to pay some amount that concept is called as ಅಂದ್ರೆ creditor ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಅರ್ಥಾಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ creditor is a person ಓಕೆನಾ to whom the business owes money that is called as ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ creditor ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಓಕೆನಾ creditor is a person to whom the business owes money that concept is called as ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ creditor ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ is the liability of the business organization ಓಕೆನಾ is the liability of the business organization ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಇದು ಹೊಣೆಗಾರಿಕೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ so creditor is a person to whom the business owes money clear that concept is called as creditor ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ and 1% this is one of the very important basic term we have to use in that is called accounting concept okay so this is called as a liability of the business organization okay so next one is called the last very important basic term we have to use in an accounting concept that is a basic very important term is called discount so what is the meaning of discount discount ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು what is the meaning of discount discount is a deduction in the price of the goods sold that is called as discount ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ discount is nothing but deduction in the price of goods sold ಓಕೆನಾ deduction in the price of goods sold ಏನು goods ಅನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ goods ನ ಬೆಲೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬೆಲೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾರಾಟವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನು ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ discount is nothing but the deduction in the price of goods sold ಓಕೆನಾ deduction in the price of goods sold that concept is called as discount ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ discount ಅಂದ್ರೆ that is called discount is nothing but deduction in the price of goods sold ಓಕೆನಾ ಏನು ಸರಕುಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಆ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂತ ಬೆಲೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಬೆಲೆಗಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬೆಲೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾರಾಟವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ that concept is called as a discount say for example so ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಆ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ನ ಬೆಲೆ that is 500 ಇರುತ್ತೆ so ಓಕೆನಾ so 10% discount ಓಕೆನಾ 10% discount ಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ that is called 10% discount so that is 50 rupees ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ so 550 rupees ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ that is 450 ಗೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಓಕೆನಾ that is called as discount ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಓಕೆನಾ discount is nothing but reduction in the price of goods sold that concept is called as a discount ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ discount is nothing but ಓಕೆನಾ discount is nothing but a reduction in the price of goods sold that concept is called as a discount okay discount is nothing but is the price value it is discount is nothing but reduction in the price of goods sold that concept is called as a discount ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ discount can be classified into two categories one is the trade discount another is called as a trade discount another is called as a so cash discount cash discount what is the meaning of trade discount what is the meaning of cash discount okay so trade discount ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು discount ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ತರ discount ಬರುತ್ತೆ so discount is nothing but reduction in the price of goods sold that concept is called as a discount discount can be classified into two categories one is called trade discount another is called as a cash discount what is the trade discount ಅಂದ್ರೆ reduction in the agreed percentage of list price selling goods ಓಕೆನಾ trade discount ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಏನು ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಓಕೆನಾ ಆ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂತ ಒಂದು ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸೊ ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ನ ಬೆಲೆ 500 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸೊ ನಾವು 500 ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಸೊ 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸೊ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ 400 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಗೆ ಮಾರಾಟವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as a trade discount ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂತ ಒಂದು ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸೊ ಮಾರಾಟ ಸರಕುಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as a trade discount ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಓಕೆನಾ ಸೊ ಡಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಫ್ selling the goods and services to the customers that is called as a trade discount ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಓಕೆನಾ trade discount is nothing but deduction so deduction the price of goods the time of selling the goods and services to the customer of the business that's called as concept is called as a trade discount ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಓಕೆನಾ say for example ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಬೆಲೆ 500 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ 400 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಮಾರಾಟವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ ಏನು ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬೆಲೆಗೆ ಓಕೆನಾ ನಾವು ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ will have to give the discount what we call so discount given at the time of cash that is called as cash discount ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಸೊ ನಾವು ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡಿದ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ ನ ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಲಕ್ಷ ಬೆಲೆ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ನಾವು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ದ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರೂಪೀಸ್ 1 lakh so on that particular so shop so on that situation 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಬೆಲೆ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ನ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅಂದಾಗ ಸಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ಬಿಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 10,000 ಕಡಿಮೆ ಕೊಡಿ, ಸೊ 90,000 ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸೊ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್. ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದುಡ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇಸ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡೋದು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ದಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್. ಇದು ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ದುಡ್ಡು ಬಂದಾಗ ಓಕೆನಾ ದುಡ್ಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ವ್ಯವಹಾರವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅವಾಗ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅವರಿಗೆ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರಾ? ದಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸರಕುಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಸರಕುಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಇದು ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ನಡೆದಿರೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ದಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟೂ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ 3 ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಟುಡೇ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೆಟಾರ್, ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟಾರ್, ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ ಡೆಟಾರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಡೆಟಾರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹೂ ಗೋಸ್ ಟು ದ business organization. That concept is called as a debtor. Debtor is the assets of the business organization. That concept is called debtor. So creditor is a person to whom the business owes money. The business organization. That concept is called as a creditor. Creditor is a liability of the business organization. That concept is called as a creditor. It is a liability of the business organization. ಹೊಣೆಗಾರಿಕೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Discount ಅಂದ್ರೆ reduction in the price of goods sold. That is called as a discount. Here in this case, discount can be classified into 2 categories. One is called cash trade discount. So one is called cash discount. Okay, trade discount is nothing but so we will have to deduct the price at the time of selling goods and services to the customer of the business. That's called as a trade discount. Cash discount means we will have to receive the cash from the customer. On that time, we will have to give the discount to the customer. Clear? That is called as a cash discount. And so these are the very important 2 types of discount. Okay. Discount can be classified into 2 categories. One is called trade discount, one is called as a cash discount. Okay, now these are the very important 2 types of discount. Okay, so alige basic terms in accounting purti complete aidare. First chapter introduction to accounting complete aide. Okay na? So ಈಗ once again ನಾವು recall ಮಾಡೋಣ basic terms. So alige ಈ chapter clear ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay na? The basic terms in accounting ಅಲ್ಲಿ first concept ಯಾವುದು? Entity integrity. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ? That is one of the very important question for 2 marks in your examination. What is the meaning of entity integrator? Entity means it is a entity means what we call it is a different individual. Entity means it is a thing that has a different individual existence. That concept is called as an entity integrator. So it is totally we can call it as an accounting entity ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Example super bazaar ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, Hari Jewellers ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, MPR Jewellers ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, whatever it is. That is one of the very important terms we have to use in accounting. That one is called as an entity integrity. This is one of the very important basic terms we have to use in accounting. Okay, so it all already I have to recall. Second concept, second very important is called business transaction. What is the meaning of business transaction? Okay na? So business transactions are the what is the meaning of business transaction? Business transaction is nothing but first of all it is an activity or an event or dealing of exchange of money or money between the 2 persons. That one is called as a business transactions. Okay, business transactions can be classified into 2 categories. One is called cash transaction, one is called as a credit transaction. Okay na? What is the main difference between cash transaction and credit transactions ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Okay na? Cash transactions ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Cash transaction is nothing but is one type of cash transactions. It is one type of business transaction. Here in this case we have received the cash and paid the cash immediately. Okay na? ಏನೇ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿದ್ರು ಏನೇ ಕೊಡೋದಿದ್ರು ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. That's called as a cash transactions ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Credit transactions ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is a one type of business transactions. Here in this case, we have to receive the money and pay the money at the time of future period of time. Okay na? So a postponing date. Here that type of transactions called as a credit transactions. This is another one of the very important type of a business transaction. Okay. Another one of the very important term that is called as capital. What is the meaning of capital? Capital ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Capital is nothing but as an amount or goods invested by the proprietor of the business organization. Okay na? That is called as a capital ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ. Capital is nothing but so money or money's worth. Okay na? Invested by the proprietor of the business. Proprietor is nothing but owner of the business organization. That concept is called as a capital ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ. Capital is nothing but owner's equity ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. So capital is equal to assets minus liability. That concept is called as a capital. Are you clear? This is one of the very important basic term we have to use in accounting concept. Are you clear? So capital is nothing but capital is ಏನು? So capital is an amount or money or money's worth. So invested by the proprietor of the business organization. That concept is called as a capital ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತೀವಿ. It is also called as a owner's equity ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Assets is equal to capital is equal to assets minus liability. Okay, this is one of the very important formula we have to use in capital. Okay, the next one of the very important concept is called drawings. What is the meaning of drawings? Drawings. Okay, what is drawings? Drawings is an amount or goods. Okay, now money's worth, money, whatever it is, withdrawn by the proprietor. For withdrawn by the proprietor for his own use or private use or domestic use. That concept is called as a drawings. Okay, na? Drawings is first of all is an amount or money's worth. Okay, na? Withdrawn by the proprietor for own use or private use or public use or private use. That concept is called as a drawings. 100%. This is one of the very important question for 2 months in the examination. What is drawings? Okay, na? Drawings is an amount withdrawn by the proprietor. So for his own use or private use, that concept is called as a drawings. Okay. Next one is called that is called assets. Okay na? What is the meaning of assets? First of all, assets is nothing but okay na? Assets is nothing but economic resources. Okay na? Economic resources of an enterprise. Okay na? So economic resources of an enterprise that assets were expressed in monetary terms. Okay na? That concept is called as assets. Assets is nothing but it is an economic resources of an enterprise. These type of assets we are expressed in monetary terms. That concept is called as assets. Assets can be classified into two categories. One is called fixed assets and one is called current assets. Fixed assets are these type of assets are held in long-term basis. That concept is called fixed assets. For example, furniture, machinery, buildings, etc. Next, current assets are those assets which are held in short-term basis. That concept is called as a current assets. For example, cash, debtors, BR, etc. Next, liabilities. So liabilities is nothing but outsiders equity is called as a liability. For example, borrowed loan. Next, bank loan. Next, creditors, bills payable, etc. These are the very important examples related to the liability of the business organization. Okay na? So these are the very important basic terms we have to use in accounting. Okay. The next another one of the very important basic term is called as so that is called another one of the very important basic term is called what we call purchases. What is the meaning of purchase? Purchases is nothing but goods purchased by the business organization for the purpose of production or sold the production and sold the goods and services to the customer. Okay na? ಅಥವಾ purchases and say what we call we have to pay the goods and services for the purpose of production of the goods. Okay na? That concept is called as a purchase of the legally. Purchase is nothing but we have to purchase the goods for the purpose of production. That concept is called as a purchase of the legally. Sold ಅಂದ್ರೆ we have to sold the goods and services to the customer. Okay na? That concept is called as the sales of the legally. Okay na? So that is one of the very important basic terms we have to use in accounting. Okay. So next another one of the very important basic term is called as a profit of the What is the meaning of profit? Profit is nothing but excess of revenue over its related expenses. That is called as profit of the Okay na? excess of revenue over its related expenses. That concept is called as a profit ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಓಕೆನಾ so that is called profit and what is the meaning of loss excess of expenditure over its related revenues okay excess of expenditure over its related revenues that concept is called as ಅಂದ್ರೆ so loss ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ excess of revenue excess of expenditure over its related revenues okay that concept is called as what we call loss ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ what is the meaning of expenditure expenses or expenditure expenses is nothing but a cost incurred by the business organization. So for the purpose of the process of earning revenue of our business organization, that concept is called so what we call expenses okay na expenses is nothing but a cost incurred by the business organization in the process of revenue earning of our business organization. That concept is called as expenses for example salary paid, rent paid, commission paid, etc. These are all the very important examples related to the expenses of the delivery. And next, what is gain? Gain is nothing but these type of revenues we are not receiving regularly. So that is called as so gain and delivery. This type of gains we are not receiving regularly. This type of incomes we are not receiving regularly. For example, profit on sale of investment, profit on sale of machinery, whatever these type of examples are related to the gain. Okay, so this is the concept is called so that is called gain and delivery. This is one of the very important basic terms we are using accounting. Next, voucher. Voucher is nothing but a documentary evidence. Okay, voucher is nothing but a documentary evidence in support of business transactions. Voucher is what we call voucher is a documentary evidence in support of business transactions. The concept is called as a voucher. For example, if you buy the goods for cash, we have to receive the cash memo. So we have to buy the goods and services on credit. We have to buy the goods and services on credit. We get a credit what we call invoice. Okay. So these are the two very important examples related to the voucher. Okay. Next, another one of the very important basic terms in accounting. That one is called debtor, creditor, and discount. Okay. Debtor is a person who owes to the business organization. That concept is called as the debtor. Creditor is the assets of the business organization. Next, creditor is a person to whom the business owes money. That's owes money to the business. That concept is called as creditor. Is the liability of the business organization. Okay, discount of the what is the meaning of discount? Discount is nothing but a deduction in the price value on the deduction in the price of goods sold. Deduction in the price of goods sold. That's concept is called as discount of the discount is nothing but deduction in the price of goods sold. That concept is called deduction. Deductions can be classified as discount can be classified into two categories. One is called as trade discount, cash discount. Trade discount we have to give at the time of goods sold for business organization. That concept is called as the trade discount. Cash discount, this is one of the very important type of discount. We have to give the discount at the time of cash discount from the customer of the business. On that time we will have to give the cash discount. Okay, so that concept is called as the cash discount. This concept is called as a trade discount. Totally, these are the two very important types of discount. Totally, so these are all the very important basic terms in accounting. Okay, ಇವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ basic terms in accounting. Okay, so ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ 2 marks ಗೆ very important ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, now here first chapter introductions to accounting complete ಆಯಿತು. So tomorrow onwards we will have to discuss the second very important chapter in accountancy. That one is called theory base of accounting ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Okay, now theory base of accounting that chapter we will have to start in the next class. Okay, ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? So ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ first chapter accountancy complete ಆಯಿತು. First chapter accountancy that is introductions to accounting complete ಆಯಿತು. So ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ so maximum ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಕೂಡ so 4 marks 5 marks ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು 5 marks ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು 6 marks ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು ಯಾವುದು ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಓಕೆನಾ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂದರೆ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೊ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಓಕೆನಾ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆನಾ. ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆನಾ. ಕಮಾಡಿಟಿ ಓಕೆನಾ. So thing ಓಕೆನಾ. a trader deals that concept is called as goods. Example pen, pencil, rubber, so pen, chair, furniture, etc. That type of goods is the type of products is called as a goods of delivery. ಓಕೆನಾ. whatever it is ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನೇನು 2 what is capital, what is drawings ಓಕೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 marks ಗೆ ಬಹಳ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ what is the meaning of accounting ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಓಕೆನಾ. write 2 objectives of accounting, write 2 features of accounting ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಓಕೆ. Okay, ಮತ್ತೆ what is entity, what is business plan, what is capital, what is drawings, these type of questions they will have to ask in your examination. Okay, so ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದು ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ದ 2 ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ, ಟು ಅಸರ್ಟೈನ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಲಾಸ್, ಟು ಅಸರ್ಟೈನ್ ದ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಿಸಿನೆಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಸೊ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಿಸಿನೆಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿದ್ರೆ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈಯಿಂಗ್, ಮೆಜರಿಂಗ್, ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈಯಿಂಗ್, ಸಮರೈಸಿಂಗ್, ಅನಲೈಸಿಂಗ್, ಇಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿಟಿಂಗ್, ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ accounting is the process of accounting is the process of identifying, measuring, okay, recording, classifying, summarizing, analyzing, interpreting and communicating to the business organization, communicating to the end users of the business organization for the purpose of they have to take the best decision regarding the management of the business. That concept is called as accounting ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಇದು ಕೂಡ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್, ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಆಂಧ್ರ ಸಿಚುಯೇಷನ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈಯಿಂಗ್, ಮೆಜರಿಂಗ್, ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಬರೋದಾಯ್ತು. ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೈಟ್ ದಿ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಏನು ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ another one is called basic terms in accounting. This is one of the very important concept. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಇದು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಈ ಮುಂದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದು ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್, ಓಕೆನಾ, ಈ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಸೊ ಏನೇನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ 200 ಪೇಜಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಬುಕ್ಕನ್ನು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. 200 ಪೇಜಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ನೇಮ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಎ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ನೇಮ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಬರೆದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್, ಓಕೆನಾ, ಫೀಚರ್ಸು ಮತ್ತು ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸು ಮತ್ತು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟನ್ನು ಕೂಡ 3 ಸತಿ 4 ಸತಿ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬರಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಸೊ ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಹಂಗಾಗಿ you have to maintain 200 pages long notebook. Okay, now that book you have to write all those concepts. Okay, now first before we are going to start the what we call the introductions to accounting, first you have to write the chapters name. Okay, now so many chapters will be there. Okay, now so that the chapters name then first you have to write the introductions to accounting, and that the meaning of accounting, features of accounting, definition of what we call objectives of accounting, and the process of accounting. After that you have to write the basic terms in accounting. So under that you have to write all those points. The first point being what we call entity, business transactions, capital, drawings. Okay, so all those basic terms you have to basic terms in accounting, that points you have to write, and so including you have to write the meanings. Okay, now for that particular points. Okay, so this you want to write first chapter complete ಆಯ್ತು. Okay, now first chapter complete ಆಯ್ತು. So next we have to start the second very important chapter. That chapter is called theory base of accounting. Okay, so here we have to complete the first chapter. Okay.